Hi everybody, Alex here from Expert Forex, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can change that ugly looking chart on the left hand side of your screen into a meaningful trading chart on the right hand side of your screen. I'm going to do that in front of your own eyes. And over and above that, we're going to give away a free indicator. You can see this little indicator on the right hand side. I'm going to show you how to use that indicator. And we're also giving away 100 copies of our multiple moving average course that you can do on Udemy. So to give you a bit of background, I recently published this video where the importance of currency selection was stressed over and over again for manual trading as well as for robot trading. A video soon after that one was the one where I gave away the 100 free copies of the Udemy course and explained a little bit more about the multiple moving averages. So hop on down to our free forum. The forum is full of free courses as well as free indicators, as you will see. And there's the first one. There's the course that you can download. There's the link to that download, but don't worry about copying it down. A clickable link will be in the description of the video as well as in the commentary of the video. On that same free forum, you'll find our ADX indicator, and there it is, the 56. There's what is shown, and I'll explain what that all means. And there's the link to download that indicator that you will see in the rest of the video. So let's get into the topic of the video: how to create multiple moving average charts. Now on your screen you can see the daily multiple moving average charts, which represent 16 of my most traded currencies. And as you can see, you can immediately see which currencies are trending, which ones are going sideways, like there's a sideways currency, and which ones are reversing. There's a reversing currency, sideways currency, strong trending currency. So you can immediately evaluate the market that way. The other deceiving thing about looking at charts is that each currency has a vibration rate. And the vibration rate is commonly reflected in the ADX indicator. Now the ADX indicator measures how the high and the low of each candle, and it says this currency has moved 100 pips in a day, and then it looks at the next candles and so on, and then it creates an average, and it says on average this currency vibrates or moves at a certain rate every day. And the ADX monitor that I like using is shown on these charts. There it is. That 67 means that on average the euro travels 67 pips every day on average. Then you can immediately see that some currencies are a lot more volatile, like the pound is more than double the euro's volatility. It travels a lot more during each day. And then if we look at the pound yen, that's even more volatile. And what does that all mean? It means that you have to adapt your stops and targets according to the volatility of a currency. You can't trade a currency with only, let's have a look here, where's a nice one, 44 pips a day. You can't use, let's say, 250 pip targets, but you can if you are using the pound yen, which is an average of 203 pips. So that is why volatility is important, and also the trendiness of a currency. If a currency is trading sideways, you would adopt sideways strategies and EAs, and if it is trending, you would do trending EAs. Like for instance, the Aussie has been trending dramatically over the last couple of weeks, and traders of the make money EA are reporting incredible results. Whereas if you were trading the pound yen on a sideways technique like the profit retriever, you'd also be enjoying really great results. So let's get into the topic again, and let me show you how to create. So I'm going to just choose any of the charts and then replicate it for you. And I'm going to go for the USD yen, and I'll just open a new chart. That's how you do it, and you click on there and just look at the format of the chart, the standard chart that MetaTrader provides you. So this is quite a lot different to what we want to get to there. I'm going to show you how to get to that particular point. So at the moment we have a black background. So I'm going to go for that light green color that we see there. I'll go into properties and we go into light green, and let me see. Yeah, that looks more or less the color that we're looking for. And then all of the rest I color the same color. So that's honeydew, and I think that's honey. That's it. So systematically I color all the other items on the chart that particular color. And that's because we just want to create a black canvas of that particular color. And I'm doing pretty well at the moment. There we are. We don't have the descriptions of the charts because it's in white, so I'm going to make that black. All right, so we're getting closer. There we are. And I think this is almost it. And the grid, we want to get rid of the grid, so we'll make that one honeydew too. So there we are. So here we are, and here you can see more or less what you will get when you click on OK. So let's click on OK, and there we are. Now we have our blank canvas of the US yen, and I'm just going to also make that into a daily time frame because that's what we're working with, daily time frame. Okay, so now we have our blank canvas. Now I can start adding indicators. So I'm going to go start with the first one, moving average indicator, and the first one is 4. I'm going to go with 4. That's a good number. Then we're going to add another one, and let's just see. I think blue was the next color, so I'll just use that. A blue like that, and then what I do is I add another 4 to that, so I'll make that an 8, and we say OK, and now we're starting to see the moving averages on the chart. I'm going to just increase the chart size a little bit. That's more or less what we've got at the top there, and I'll start adding more. So the next one is the green one, so I'll go there, moving average. We'll go for quite a brightish green they've got there. I don't know if that will, yeah, that's most probably okay. And I'll then go to 12. So that's the idea of multiple. They just jump by 4. If that is too tight for you, you can actually jump by 5. Okay, so let's go for the next one, and the next one is a light purple color, so I'll just do that. There we are. There's the light purple. We increase it to 16, and click on that one. And now we're getting closer to, and then the last one looks like a dark brown, and I'll just add that one as a last. Now you can add more lines if you want to. It just depends on how you like seeing the charts, and we add 4 to that one. So now we're up to 20, and we click on that, and now you'll see we more or less have that chart right there. So if I now reduce the size of it, and we just crop it up a little bit more, and we move it to the side. So there we are. I've just created in front of you the moving average charts that you can use. Then the other thing to add is the indicator there. I have shown you where you can download the indicator from. I'm just going to add it from my list here. I'm just going to drag it on there, and I'm going to make it quite fast. So I'm going to make that a 4. And that's fine as it is, and I click OK, and there's the indicator. Now they agree with each other, so I've actually duplicated this chart quite nicely. Now the other thing is, you don't want to do this for every single chart that you create. So what you want to do is you want to save this as a template. So I'm going into template, I'm going to say save template, and then it's going to ask me to create a name, and I'm just going to say multiple moving average, and I'll just say light green. and we save it as a template. So now I've got this as a template. So if I want to create another one, and I'll just do that too, I can just go and I can say template, and I go multiple moving light green, and there we are, got the template. So you can load other currencies on this using this template and all that type of thing. So there we are. So that's how, and I'll just make it daily so that it is a complete comparison with what you've seen. I'm going to delete that extra chart, and this one's also an extra chart. I'll just leave it there for now. So that was the purpose of this video, was to show you how you can quickly create multiple moving average charts and then duplicate them using templates and create this kind of setup that I've arranged here. And also all these other ones are, they just have different backgrounds. You can just go and change the backgrounds on them and save them as like a light purple background or a pink background and so on, and then as a template. And then it's very easy to duplicate those, because I've got these kind of charts for the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily and weekly charts, because I want to see the trends on all of those time frames. So in the course you'll be shown a number of techniques, and one of the techniques is when the moving average are bunching up like that, what you would do is you would straddle it, you'd put a buy order there, and let me just, and you put a sell order underneath there, and let the market decide. You don't need to decide, the market will decide which way it wants to break. But when it's condensed like that, it is inclined to burst out and create a fantastic trend, which is in fact what happened there. And then how do you get out of the trend? You get out of the trend when the red line moves over the the blue line, and you get back in when the red line moves over the blue line again. So you would get out there, get back in, get out there, get back in, and there you would get in and stay in, and then you'd get out there and get back in there, and so on. So there's a trading technique that comes out of this, and the red line then goes again. You get out there, get back, right back in, stay in, get out and back in there, and so on. So you can see it really is, you can create all kinds of trading strategies using these multiple moving averages. Now I hope you've learned a little bit from this video. You've learned how flexible the MetaTrader charting system is and how you can manipulate it to your particular needs. You've also hopefully learned a bit about the ADX that shows the vibration rate of every currency, so that you can match your strategy with the vibration rate of your particular currency. If you're looking for trending currencies, generally the higher vibration rate currencies are better to trade. And if you're looking for sideways strategies, you want to see a chart that is in fact going sideways with low volatility. But the more you use these charts, the more you will create your own ways of using them, because they are so simple and easy and very visual. So please use the links supplied in the description and in the first commentary of the video to go to download the free indicator, the free courses, Udemy courses, and also to view those videos that I mentioned earlier in this particular video. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.